ไฟท์สปอร์ตแมนชิพแอนด์ไฟท์แฟร์ดอนเดอร์ฟาวโนพิกโนนีโอเคชกให้เต็มที่นะมีน้ำใจนักกีฬาล้มไม่ซ้ำไม่ทำฟาวล์นะ
Referee Krit Sada, the third man in the ring. Won Friday fights. The best of this incredible platform who worked their way into one championship. You got to show domination, and that's exactly what Freddie Haggerty has done so far. Can he continue it over the bonus winning machine known as Kaoklai? And already, Freddie Haggerty is starting to let Kaoklai know that he is in for a long or maybe short evening as he starts to let go with the kicks, Brian.
Kaoklai definitely a bit unorthodox in there. Sometimes he baits his opponents in with his awkward motions, looking like he's hurt. So Haggerty is aware of that, said he's not going to fall for the bait. And then suddenly Kaoklai will attack and blitz out of nowhere. So Haggerty's doing a great job using the front kick, sticking the jab, put those long straight weapons out there, establish some range, chop away at the kicks, take his time, build the pace. He doesn't have to explode.
Kaoklai is getting touched, hasn't thrown anything of significance yet. He's reacting to every single shot that Haggerty throws. He could be baiting, but if you watch, Haggerty will throw shots up the middle and you'll see Kaoklai kind of shell up. Haggerty's calling for that, and he's gonna wait until he finds his moment, and he might try a flying knee or a knee right up the middle to get the knockout victory. He's really trying to focus on that, but Kaoklai looks like he's hurt to the legs early on here, Brian. Is he just playing possum?
It's really hard to say. Haggerty, very effective, sharp with these low kicks. They're fast, they're timed well, and they're doing good damage. It's hard to say Kaoklai does this.
Kaoklai eating those shots. He's getting out of his way kind of unconventionally, but he is coming back and hitting Freddie Haggerty with some of these shots as Haggerty doubles up on the leg kick. That was a nice adjustment right there to throw two because the unorthodox defense, and then the counter shot came right along following it as Kaoklai looks to go to the body.
Kaoklai needs to deal with those low kicks, not let any more land. Lead leg, and he's definitely got Kaoklai's attention, but Kaoklai likes to put on a show. He will reach down and grab the kick in order to get close and fire back with a right hand or a left hook.
But when you ride the kicks like that, you kind of take away a little bit of the steam, right? So you don't take it full on like you're putting your weight into that lead leg and you eat those big kicks. When you lift up your leg like that, you kind of ride the momentum of the kick and you take away a little bit of the steam. But his movement looks a little compromised as Haggerty lands with the right hand.
No, Kaoklai definitely put on a bit of a show, but that lead leg is rare and hurt. This is what Kaoklai wants. And the fighters, especially the Thais, are so good when there's damage done of getting close, getting into the clinch, taking away that space. But Kaoklai, I think his lead leg is hurt pretty bad here, Mitch.
And Kaoklai is kind of employing sort of sex-on techniques, right? To take that first round, feel the opponent's power, let them build that sense of confidence, and then in the second and third, maybe turn things on. He's got to go forward, close that distance, and get in there and use those hands, because this is an unconventional Kaoklai, but now he's starting to push. Now he's starting to close that distance. He's got to solve that leg kick problem right there that he's having, because you can see the welt starting to eaten up that leg, and it's starting to compromise his movement a little bit as he gets in close, making Freddie Haggerty feel that power as Haggerty goes to the body. That lead hand is just a devastating weapon, Brian.
Haggerty coming back with the left. Kaoklai threw the big right hand, but Haggerty did a good job of defending and firing back with a combination. Kaoklai continuing to stalk. Push forward. Here catching the kick. Firing back. Haggerty says, no, it didn't touch me.
Kaoklai kind of utilizing that catcher's mitt sort of defense. Take it and then try to fire back as Haggerty wobbles him with the left. And gets the count initiated by referee Krit Sada. Very important for Haggerty to stay composed, throw all this antics out of the ring and focus on just delivering your performance. Touches Kaoklai yet again.
That's the thing, it's mental warfare here on Kaoklai's part, just putting on a show, trying to get Haggerty to make a mistake or get involved in an exchange. Another clean shot on the outside from Haggerty. He's taking his time. There, a beautiful left hook, long range, getting in and out. not letting Kaoklai get close where he can use that right hand there. Kaoklai clubbing over the top. He's doing whatever he can, but he has eaten a lot of shots. That right hand goes again.
There's one of the flying knees that I spoke about off of the shell from Kaoklai as the right hand touches the chin of the Thai warrior. Freddie Haggerty backed up to the ropes, looking for that elbow up the middle. What does Kaoklai need to do to overcome this speed, Brian?
At this point, he's got to blitz, maybe get a little wild and Brawley switch his stance. Great shot to the body to follow with that right hand. He got Haggerty's attention there. Kaoklai keeping his guard low. Haggerty's starting to spin into more techniques. Kaoklai needs to be careful, but these shots to the body are effective, and his toughness is effective as well.
Eating those big shots from Haggerty. Haggerty tries that reverse elbow right there. Anderson Silva is right there as Kaoklai continues to press. Looking to tee off on Haggerty. Haggerty shells up, answers back with the left hand, misses with the push kick. 24 seconds to go in this second round.
Haggerty being very composed here, not getting wild, doing exactly what he needs to do. Getting sucked into big exchanges would be to Kaoklai's benefit, but Kaoklai keeping the hands so low, really exposing his chin. There, a big left hook there. He has wobbled. He's hit.
Oh, wobbled. The hands are so low from Kaoklai as the 10-second clapper sounded. That $100,000 contract given to the very best of One Friday Fights can turn into a life-changing opportunity, LeBron. So much on the line here for both these individuals. Kaoklai has wins. He needs to push forward, but Freddie Haggerty can find the knockout if he's composed and patient here in this third and final round. Haggerty pumping out that jab, runs right into a left hook.
Kaoklai just keeping the guard low there, diving in on body shots, leaving opportunities for counters from Haggerty. Haggerty is doing a great job, staying calm, staying long. That's exactly what he needs to do. Kaoklai gonna look for any opportunity to get close and unleash that right hand, or a flying knee, or a big right and a left land.
What timing on that entry. Kaoklai is wobbled. Haggerty is looking for the one shot. Pump faking, going up the middle with the push kick. Fading off, switching stances. Momentarily lands with the right hand. Stalks his prey, pushing forward, pumps on the jab, goes to the body. Kaoklai ties him up. Smart to be inside the clinch. He's had success in those moments where they've been inside that clinch. But he doesn't want to be here. Doesn't want to be at range, standing up against the ropes, letting Haggerty tee off on him. Relying for that toughness of the chin to hang in there. Oh, Haggerty lighting him up with the big right hand. Knockdown again. Oh, one more. That's been 3 knockdowns so far, right? No, that's it.
Good call there by the referee. Kaoklai, too tough. Leaving his chin open though. Freddie Haggerty, so clean, so able to take advantage of that moment. Beautiful counter shots. The left hook from Freddie Haggerty landing all night long. Set up with the right hand at times. Off the back foot as a check hook.
Your winner, by